Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I myself am against you, Jerusalem, and I will inflict punishment on you in the sight of nations, because of all your detestable idols. I will do to you what I have never done before and will never do again. Therefore, in your Midas, parents will eat their children, and children will eat their parents. I will inflict punishment on you and will scatter all your survivors to the winds. The meaning of this scripture talks about how the people of Jerusalem were not listening to God. So he punished them in front of everyone by having their parents destroy their children and the children destroy their parents. There will not be any generations after them. I'm going to be talking about why you shouldn't be living where the wild things are. There's a movie called Where the Wild Things Are. The kid runs away from home because his parents are too boring. He comes to an island where there are monsters who do whatever they want. There are no rules and live reckless. If you are living where the wild things are, you are living a life of recklessness and danger. For example, hanging out with friends who want to be a gang member, or getting high, smoking weed on campus, or maybe going into a store and stealing what don't belong to you, or even walking into a store or a restaurant and killing someone. To not live where the wild things are is simply living a good life, respectful, doing what's right, and living saved. Once you are on the right path, you should stay there because there's no reason you should leave. Because the life is living with you. God. God is trying to keep us from hard and lead us away from it. People who live where the wild things are don't think what they are doing is bad. Maybe because they grew up around it or because they have done wrong for too long and they can't tell right from wrong anymore.
Right.
But others can still see that it is bad. When I used to hang out with the bad or negative friends, I didn't like it because I would be scared that I would get in trouble. And if I got in trouble, then I would have to live with the consequences of my wrong choices. That's when I realized I was on the wrong path and I need to get straight with God. We don't have to live where the wild things are because we can have salvation. Salvation is accepting Jesus Christ into your life. There are 3 simple steps to having salvation in your life. We must know that God will rescue us from death or harm.
Yes, He will.
2, we must renew our spirit by repenting for our wrong and asking God to totally transform our mind and our heart to serve Him.
Yes.
3, we must daily strive to be like Jesus Christ and maintain daily relationship with Him.
All right.
Living on the wild side causes us to live a life of recklessness, danger, fear, disrespectful of rules, and a life of not serving God.
Yes.
But when we live a life for God, we have peace, love, and life.
All right.